YouTube, what is up? Coach Wiz, and we back with another reaction video. Today we're going to go over Michael Jordan's classic rare workout. Now, obviously, this isn't his whole entire workout, but I'm kind of going to look at it, kind of, throwing my 2 cents. What do I know? I've only been doing this for about 17, 18 years now. But hey, I don't know nothing. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to break this down a little bit. Again, if you guys are interested in fitness training, men and women over 40, right? Feel free to tap in with me, hit up the link, fill that out. I'll get back to you, see if it's a good fit, and we'll go from there. No, it's not free. It's not free. But I will give you some advice. But let's dive into this, man. Let's see why Jordan was the GOAT. Why was he dominating like this? Let's see. All right.
Well, there was a small article in the newspaper.
So it looked like he was doing some lat pull downs there. I'm not mad at that. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, so we got him. Mike's doing some lat pull downs. Not mad at that at all. As a hooper, you want a strong back. I'd rather some pull-ups. And then, once he progresses at that, maybe some weighted pull-ups, you feel me? Just to get those stabilizers more involved. But this was like, what, 15, 16 years ago? I don't know. I'm not mad at it, though.
Well, there was a small article in the newspaper saying how Michael was tired of taking the physical abuse from the Detroit Pistons and wanted to start a strength and conditioning program. But he was afraid to lift any weights because he didn't know what the effects were going to be out of his game.
Yeah, the Pistons were whooping his. They were. I was watching something where Dennis Rodman literally was like saying, nah, we hit him. Like, we was hitting him. Not fouling. We were hitting him. You feel me? So, just think about that for all you young bucks out there that don't know what y'all be talking about when y'all be talking about errors and comparing errors. Y'all don't get it. You really got to go back and watch. But yeah, Dennis Rodman literally said, hey, we was whooping them. We was beating them. We got footage. You feel me? They were. And Mike wanted to get stronger. You feel me? This is something a lot of basketball players kind of go through when they're trying to get stronger. They worry about what it's going to do to them. Will they get smaller or not smaller? Will they get slower? This is going to affect my jump shot, yada, 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 yada. You know what I mean? As long as you're doing the appropriate strength training, you will be fine. You feel me? Get you a good trainer like myself. We're going to train you to be basketball players, not bodybuilders.
And I actually contacted the team physician and the athletic trainer at that time. Met with both of them to explain my philosophies. And they introduced me to Michael. And Michael said, we'll try it out for 30 days. And 30 days turned into 15 years. Michael's mindset into training was extremely unique. The most competitive individual I've ever met, never wanted to lose at anything, always felt like somebody else was going to outwork him, so he wanted to outwork them, knew what his weaknesses were, knew what his strengths were. He had a big thing where he used to say, hey, listen, I'm going to turn my weaknesses into strengths. And he did. And what you notice is every year there was evolution in his game. There was something that he added, whether it was a new shot, a new move. He was never satisfied, no matter how many championships, how many titles, what people said, how many accolades he got. He always wanted to get better.
And that's what separates Mike. You feel me? The mentality, right? On top of everything else that he had, the mentality is what put him way over the top. So it looks like we had him doing, it looked like some incline bench press with dumbbells, yeah. And then we got a regular dumbbell press. And then we got the bench press. So I typically don't have my basketball players do a lot of bench pressing. Now they do a lot of push-ups, a lot of explosive push-ups. And then once they kind of progress at that, we kind of do those weighted, basically. Not a whole lot of bench pressing, you feel me? I'm not mad at it, but I wouldn't add heavy bench pressing if I was training a basketball player. And it doesn't look like he was going extremely heavy. But, a lot of band work. For me, for basketball players, we're going to use a lot of band work, a lot of body weight stuff. You feel me? You can still progress with body weight exercises by adding weight. But again, this was a long time ago. I'm not mad at it. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying I hate it. That's not what I'm saying. Me personally, I wouldn't do a whole lot of bench pressing.
He was never satisfied, no matter how many championships, how many titles, what people said, how many accolades he got. He always wanted to get better. And most practices have the starting five on the same team. Practices where Michael's at, they always had Scotty on the other team because Michael wanted to go against the best defender and the best player or the second best player on the team. He never played down to the level of his competition. He always found a way to motivate himself.
All right, so I saw him doing some rows, which, hey, I'm all for rows and pull-ups. Those are two things I'd have my hoopers do. Rows and pull-ups for sure. I personally, when I'm training basketball players, I stay away from machines. You feel me? I want them to see how their body works and learn how to make their body move the way it should. So for me personally, I do like a lot of functional training, a lot of mobility work, yada, yada, yada. So don't really use a lot of machines, but again, super long time ago. I'm not saying it's wrong. This is just my opinion. Okay. Just hear me out. So I probably would have had him doing some pull-ups, maybe some dumbbell rows, but rows are good for sure. As a basketball player, you want your trunk to be super strong, right? Your core, your hips, legs. You feel me? Obviously, you want your upper body to be strong as well. You just don't need to lift a whole bunch of heavy weights to do so. So, oh, now he's doing some curls. You feel me?
If you knew in a certain.
I don't think I've ever had a basketball player do curls. Now, hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they got going on. You feel me? Maybe Mike, like, you know what? I want to look the part too. I want to look intimidating. Okay, let's throw some curls in there. Curls for the girls. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he want to look more intimidating. So he getting that bench press on and curling. And maybe this is just what they showed us. You feel me? I don't know. But me personally, not a whole lot of curls. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to be doing pull-ups, chin-ups, rolls, stuff like that, we hitting a little bit of the biceps anyway. So
game that he could score real easily. He'd say, well, I'm going to go get some more rebounds. I'm going to go get assists. He had no weaknesses in his game. And he did whatever the team needed to win. I think the key components to that mindset is once he stepped between those lines, nothing else mattered. That was his safe haven. Nobody could get to him. He was able to perform in front of millions of people, and he never wanted to let them down, but he practiced extremely hard, which made the game very easy for him.
The old behind the neck press. Unpopular opinion coming up. I do not have any of my clients, no matter who they are, I have never had them do the behind the neck press. Now, I completely, that's just me. All right. It's an unnatural position. Anytime you doing something that's like unnatural and then you're adding weights to it, I'm just not a fan of. You know what I mean? That's just not me. I want you to work out safely, effectively, and efficiently. That's my goal. I don't want nobody getting injured on my watch. Now, if you have that shoulder mobility to do this, you know what I mean, and you're going light and you like doing it, by all means, go for it. You feel me? Go for it. Me personally, I'm not going to train anybody to do so. That's just me, though. But again, hey, this is one of the GOATs right here, so it's no disrespect. This is just my opinion. And hey, this was a long time ago too, but that's just my 2 cents. But what do I know?
From so much practicing of all the different aspects and understanding film and the other players and what their tendencies are and being so well prepared, he always had the edge over his competition. What the young athletes can learn from Michael and his mindset is there's more to preparing for a basketball game than just the dribbling, shooting part of it. There's knowing what the weakness and strength of your opponent is, what the opposing team is, what your players are capable of doing, what they're not capable of doing, what you can do to enhance their abilities. It's a job. Okay? It's a job just like every other one, and the more you're prepared for it, the better you will be at it, But preparation takes hard work and it takes sacrifice that you have to do.
Facts. Facts. Mike was a dog, man. Mike was getting that work in. You feel me? Again, hey, this is me just throwing in my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you enjoyed this. You want more content like this. Again, I'm trying to focus more into the fitness area world stuff. So let me know what y'all think. Obviously, this channel is built on old school basketball, and I would like to keep it that way for sure. But if I can mix in a little fitness content here and there, I would let her do that also. But y'all let me know, man. Let me know what y'all thought of the video. It looked like Jordan was just trying to be more physical, so they had him under. I mean, bench press builds overall strength for sure. So not mad at it. Me personally, again, I already said what I would do. Behind the neck press, don't like it. You feel me? That's just me. Curls, don't like that. That's just me. But yeah, it looked like Mike was just trying to get more physical, get stronger. Obviously, it worked. You know what I'm saying? Because he came back dominating them. So obviously, it worked. You feel me? But yeah, man, shout out to the GOAT. Shout out to y'all for watching this. Because this is a different type of video. So if you're watching this right now, shout out to you. I'm Coach Wiz, man. Let me know what y'all think of the video. Let me know what y'all want to see next. Appreciate y'all.